Hi guys, this is Siren Makana here. I did a reading. It was probably the best reading I've ever done in my life. And the sun, I was filming it outside. The sun was so hot, cooked my laptop, and I lost all the footage. I was so devastated when I found out. I was like mad as all heck. Mad as all get out, as they say in Joliet, London. Not from London, I don't know why that. Because to me, this is the channel. We're letting him speak what wants to speak. So the question today is how to tap into your magic. And wow, we got the Empress in the reading I just did. I'm drawing all new cards, PS, because sometimes I feel like these things happen for a reason. Maybe that reading was literally just for me, so I will store it away in my private memory banks. And I'm not showing my face because the lighting in here is beyond gross. And I want to focus on the cards. So we're actually going to shoop so you can get a better glimpse here. Ooh, who's that? This is the Earth. Oh, but she's reversed. So the world is crying out for you to free yourself, reversed also, in an urgent way. You're gestating something. We talked about this in the last full moon. It came out reversed in the last reading, but we'll take it upright. It came out upright this time. Do you see this? The sort of like two eclipses here? Almost three. The penumbra, even a fourth. A penumbra. Even possibly a fifth. So the penumbra of this time is the fleeting magical moment that the lunar cycles offer us. I don't actually think there is an eclipse just yet, but there are two supermoons coming up. I don't know when you're watching this reading, but pay attention to the moon signs because they will be important for your magic. Duh. Then we have Knight of Hooks, so he's coming out upright. And so this is time for urgent action. This is a call. This is the fastest card in the deck. This is charging, guns blazing. This is Top Gun, okay? This is straight into the danger zone. Oh, what's that? The Wheel of Fortune. Turned around, so turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit lonely and I'll never come around. So are you waiting for someone? Are you... I'm getting like so much music. I'm psychically downloading music from your twin flame. They're trying to contact you. Maybe it's not your twin flame, but it's someone who's very on your mind these days. And apparently you're on theirs. Determination. So yes, you need to be determined to persevere. The world is cray right now. That's why we have her in reverse. Like, shit is burning. It's on fire. There's fires all over, literal and figurative. Yeah, I just found out that there is a constant burning fire in Russia from this weird, like, nuclear or some kind of weapons test site, and they thought that it would just burn itself out. No, it's just a literal hole in the earth that just constantly burns, like, just like hell. Heck, Hades. Hades is real and it's in Russia. Let's not go to Russia. Sorry, Russia. Sorry, not sorry. I'm mad at your government right now. We all should be. Conceal power. I'm mad at my government too. Word. Give birth to... This is getting political. Let's bring it back on track. King of Hooks reversed. Concealed power. Yes. So you're breaking free of a cycle that's been, I get a sense, a long time coming. A long time coming. I'm seeing a long and winding road. That's also a song. The long and winding road that leads to your door. That's John Lennon. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, wow. So I feel like you're actually inspired to undergo this change because of some new energy, a new connection. There we say romance, transformation. This person's helping you transform. And I'm seeing here the mirror image of like her belly looks like a pearl. And in the center of this oyster, what do we see? Birthed and gestating out of its little womb center of the oyster is the pearl. So yeah, it's our grit that is actually attracting this person to us. So your grit has been very, 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 very slow to form this pearl, because you're working diligently in secret. You're not letting other people see all the things that you're up to. Maybe that's just your style, but what I get here is that you're working under the moon. You're literally doing spells, incantations, manifestations. You're calling in big, beautiful new energy, big, beautiful new love. Make a change, welcome change into your life. Knight of Hooks. Yeah, so present moment, Empress, transformation, and in the near future, make a change, Knight of Hooks. It's now. It's happening now. It's happening yesterday. The recent distant past is the King of Hooks and the concealed power. Yeah, you don't need to fear this. You're free. You set out determined. You had a intention, and you started working on getting yourself free and reclaiming your power. And oh my gosh, yeah, so it's really happening for you. Like, you're a literal phoenix right now. Speak out, communicate, and solve the conflicts. Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune card, it's also about study. It's about sacred study, looking for answers. And speak out, communicate to solve conflicts. Like, your wisdom is going to be very needed. This change, it's still scary for you to embody it, I get the sense. And you don't need to fear that, because those who are in your past before, you're cutting ties, or you're cutting the bonds that made you feel dependent on their validation, that made you hold things inside because maybe someone used it against you or judged you, or there was some manipulation with this cutting of the cord, and the Empress being right by transformation. Like, what motivates us most to transform is often our pain. So I'm sorry you had to go through that painful period, but there is nothing stopping you now, and maybe you're bringing some truth to light. Like, I feel like whoever was not honoring your energy, your essence, or your sacredness, whoever was walking in your in your heart temple with muddy shoes, with dirty feet, who was not respecting what is at the altar of your heart, you're now able to call it out, to see it for what it is, and to speak it, and to speak out to resolve the sense of conflict that's been in your past, to make it now cemented that this is gonna be in the past now for me. I no longer accept this behavior, and I no longer tolerate that, and my life, I'm a different person. My life is going in a different direction. Seasons change. I've turned a leaf that I don't need to justify to anybody, but just in case you need to affirm this for yourself. Yeah, seasons change. The Wheel of Fortune changed, and it has changed in a bit. It's turned a big way for you, and karma is on your side. Karma is a cat. Karma is a god. Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is the wind in my hair in the summer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really interesting how music has been coming, and I'm just gonna let it. I feel like whoever you're talking to, they're listening to the radio right now, like whoever the special person is on your mind. Let's get a little more information about that. Tell us more about this music and the source of it, and who this special person is for our beloved soul family. Okay, someone who recently went through a heartbreak, someone who has their guard up, but someone who's in your circle, like someone you talk to, connect with. Maybe it's like I sort of like see these two as like you two, like you're looking like ahead, or you're looking at your growth and your gifts right now. You're doing a lot of transformation, and they are too, but they're also kind of like, wait, don't leave me behind. Like, I'm right behind you. I'm also growing. And this could also be reversed. Like, I feel like this could be you, and you feel like they're looking ahead at their growth, but I think you two like switch roles sometimes. The Four of Hooks reversed. This person's been working really hard, and they're a little sad right now. But I feel like they're changing. They're also breaking a cycle. Tell us about the Four of Hooks. Oh, determination. Yeah, just like you. So like, it's sort of like where you were on the path starting out on this journey of transformation. They're there right now. Yeah, they're setting their own intention. And I think in a way this is you. You're like, hurry up. I'm not looking behind. I'm not spending time in the past. And they're still a little bit like, but do I need to resolve the past before I move forward? And you're like, that's how you resolve the past, by moving forward. I feel like you're just embodying this energy of like, let's go, and they want to join you, and they are joining you. They're already with you, in fact, like they're close. So definitely there's some kind of meaningful connection here, and you need to just like let that have its sacred space and time, and trust in the timing. That's what I get for this, because their guard is up for a reason. They've had a deep wound like you, and the more that you can show them, oh hey, that's quite enough. The more that you can show them that you trust them, that's really gonna go really far. But I do get the sense that you're impatient. I would say, rather than give them a timeline, set your own inner boundary for like what's a reasonable time for you to wait this out. But don't tell them, if that makes sense. Like, just like hold it in your heart of like, you know, not to be cruel to yourself. Like, some people can like hold on to past hurts, be stuck in that limbo. It's a hard place to form a new bond in. So you gotta respect that, give it time and space, and not make demands on them. But at the same time, like, respect your heart, and trust in divine timing, trust in love. This really is the big magical, wow. I mean, I do really get a sense, like, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, happy life. Yeah, you really feel like you're gonna be happy with them in the future, and they with you. Like, this could be your, I want to say happily ever after. I don't think it's healthy to like believe in those things, but yeah, don't be frustrated. Let go and be peaceful. Yeah, so just enjoy the present moment. Enjoy the connection as it is. Think of like a friend who you connect with, who you feel the most proud of how your relationship is, like navigating distance and closeness. Like, you feel like you respect their boundaries, you feel like you show up as your best self, you feel like you laugh with them. Just think about what you bring to that connection that might be just like so freeing and easy, that allows you to be in that energy, and think about, how can I embody that with this special person who is going through this healing, who I'm like waiting, maybe like calling in or manifesting. You're manifesting. What are you manifesting? God, that just came to me. Accepting challenges. Ooh, trust your inner resources. Yeah, it's almost like you're manifesting this as like the final stage. Like, you're ready to take on the deepest longing in your heart, the deepest fears, and not even chasing out of a place of desire, but just like seeing this as an invitation for like a kind of a spiritual completion between the two of you. Like maybe you've had a connection in a past life, and you've been separated because you didn't learn a lesson in the past life. And this time around, it's like you've been presented this challenge. Like, can you? Like, I love this quote I heard yesterday. It was something about like, look at what's showing up in your life from the perspective of like, what is this showing up to teach me? Like, what is disseminating from this as a lesson? Like, what is it about me that I'm attracting this lesson, or that I'm having this lesson become the energy that I'm faced with, or that I'm challenged with? So like accepting what arises that frustrates you, not as a frustration. Find the peace in just accepting the challenge. Like, okay, challenge accepted. Like maybe it's a matter of like a sense of waiting, or a sense of like, can I trust them, or like they're being sort of cagey, or like they're so guarded. I don't know if they'll ever let their heart open up again. I don't know if I'll let my heart open up again. This is your challenge, whatever it is. It's not a challenge to be like, I have to smash through the walls of their heart. No. I'm just saying that like, see it as like, what do I need to learn? Like I'm drawn to this connection, and we're both feeling this pull. So what am I being asked to do to grow, to alchemize myself, to find a deeper meaning in this experience? Because I'm not saying you're going to get what you want. I'm saying you're expecting that you are. You definitely had a happy ending at the bottom of the deck. But I'm not trying to read too much into the future, because I do think that sometimes that is a little damaging. Like it creates a sense of expectation. And I actually don't think that's healthy for you right now. So I'm not trying to look too far into the future for you. I really just want you to know that like your expectation with this person is a happy life, and that's their expectation with you. And so just accepting that like we're evolving beings, and we're just going to live joyfully in the present moment and try to be healthy and aligned, and trust that what's meant for us will align for us. So freeing yourself from that expectation, to allow yourself to accept what arises as a challenge, and to honor yourself, honor your energy, honor your truth, and be able to live in the mystery. Like, it's great that you don't know what's going to happen, because maybe you wouldn't even try if you knew everything that was going to happen. Maybe there's a lesson you're meant to learn here that's going to be difficult. I'm not saying there is, by the way. Just saying, what if? Maybe it is going to be smooth sailing and happy life, and maybe you need to just understand that sometimes these... Oh, I hurt my hand, which is why I have this little pancake out here. You need to just, like, sometimes, like, properly live in the now, lick our wounds, be in the discomfort of uncertainty, and see what that has to teach us. Because if we know everything with absolute certainty, it's like, why get out of bed if you know everything that's going to happen in your whole day? Like, I'm thinking of Groundhog Day, where he's living the same day over and over again. Wonderful movie. Bill Murray, so classic. 80s. Oh my god, 80s keeps coming up. This person on your mind likes 80s things or retro things. Nostalgia. They're having a moment of nostalgia. Maybe they're actually a 90s kid, or it could even be a Gen Zer who just is a hipster. Huh. Yeah, but for some reason that movie came up, and I'm seeing the moment when he finally learned, like, that, like, it didn't matter that he already knew what was going to happen. He was just going to make the best day. That was his goal, and he was going to use that opportunity to, like, lift up the woman that he's been crushing on, even though she doesn't love him, and he's proven to himself that she never will, because all their interactions have been, like, utter failures, even though he, like, lives the same day over and over again. He just, like, keeps getting turned down, rejected by her. But then when he just shifts his energy into, like, how can I just, like, uplift this person and have that be a joyful act, like, not doing it out of some drudgery, but just, like, he was just, like, bringing his joy and his spirit and just, like, shining his light and, like, bringing his magic, like, playing the piano and singing and bringing flowers and just, like, and random acts of kindness for, like, everyone around him. And just, like, then all of a sudden she was like, wow, I really like you. And then the day stopped, like the next day went to bed together, and the next morning, spoiler alert, the next morning the day stopped repeating itself. So that's what I'm seeing for you here, is like to not be so obsessed with the future or the past, but to make this moment the best moment it can be. And then you have so much more choice because you're actually in the present. You're actually navigating the present from the present mindset. Whoa. Okay. Last song, Forever Young. Maybe give that one a play. When you can live free of fear, this is another quote I love. When you can live free of fear, you are living in a timeless moment. Let that sink in. Okay, thanks. Thanks, Soul Family. Thanks for tuning in. Sarina Makana. So much love, and I can't wait to connect with you soon. Please, if you like the video, hit like. That'll tell the algorithm that you want to see more of this type of weird, eccentric, fun, nostalgic, deep, soul-searching tarot video. And if you subscribe, you will get alerted when I make new videos. So always good to hit that little button at the bottom. It says subscribe. And it doesn't cost money, by the way, if you're worried about that. Yeah, that's all. Okay, love you so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.